about this anime review being a little bit late on Seitokai Season 2, Episode 3. For some reason, the subbing groups and all that were not out until today, even though this anime aired on Saturday. So, just a big question right there. But getting off that point, let's talk about this episode. This episode had some good things about it, and it definitely had some hilarious moments. For instance, Hata right at the beginning. For one, you gotta love how Hata is. She's one of my favorite characters in the series. But the way they play it off right at the beginning, the way she says, oh, we're not going to Kyoto this year, because I think the reason why we're not going to is because of me. That their entire way she acts was great, but they decided to animate her with no mouth and nose right at the first part of this episode. Usually we see her with no nose, but her with no mouth, that was a little bit offsetting, but I love her character, and I love the way she's animated, the way her voice actor portrays her character. So getting off the fact of Hata, there's, as usual, sexual gags in this episode, but for some reason, there wasn't as much sexual gags as we usually see in Seitokai, and I was kind of confused about that. But even though there was less sexual gags this episode, they felt like they were more brutal than they usually are. Especially with freaking the teacher. I mean, what the hell? Right at the end, fish food? Do I even want to go in this entire subject of fish food at the end of that ending? That's pretty fucked up. I'm not even gonna go into that one. Okay, so pretty much we got some crazy antics. We got freaking Suzu and her adorable moments of going to a freaking shop these days since she got lost. And the reason why she sits at this shop waiting for someone to find her is because it has a dirty freaking snack that just looks like, yeah, this series manages to amaze me every week with what it does with these comedy gags. Now, honestly, the plot, like I said in Seitokai in Season 1, really didn't have a good plot. Pretty much it's like episodic type episodes, just getting to see. It's a good character interaction with Slice of Life, especially with some comedy elements. I noticed that this episode added some certain elements to the series that we normally don't get to see in Seitokai. For one, there was some romance elements. Okay, we know since the very beginning of Season 1 that Suzu and Shino has actually fallen in love with Suda since the beginning. I mean, they are slowly growing connected with him and wanting to reveal their feelings to him. But pretty much right at the end of this episode, they literally did a cliffhanger troll moment of having freaking Shino just talking on the phone, like, Suda, I missed you. I was thinking about you the other day and all that. And so I wanted to tell you something very important. And all of a sudden, are you wet? I was like, what? Just, really, they killed the moment instantly. Any romance was gone in that one freaking line. But it still doesn't mean that the romance elements are gone in this series. I know Seitokai Season 2 has been using romance a lot more than they did in the first season, and hopefully we will actually get to see some really good character development with Shino and Suzu. I don't care which character he ends up with, but I do like Suzu over any other character. But that is cool, and I love how they're trying to integrate romance, and hopefully they do that right, and they don't do a crappy freaking love triangle and stuff. But Seitokai, going out of their normal bounds of getting used to comedy gags, and trying to go into the elements of romance, it's unique, and they're trying something different with Season 2, which hopefully it is successful and a lot of people like it. Now, there's some fan service in this episode, quite a bit of fan service actually. We got freaking swimsuits, we got freaking Arya. Now, I want to quote something in this episode that was just freaking hilarious, and I really love the line, even though I'm not one for fan service. Arya with pantsuit is not Arya at all. That was lol. Just, wow. I like it so much. Arya, she had some fan service moments. Shino had some fan service. All the major female characters basically had fan service this episode. And honestly, it didn't bug me enough because I know this type of anime will have that, and that's why I kind of watch it, just because of my guilty pleasure of watching a series like this. But hopefully next episode, or at least a couple episodes from now, they may have some more, I guess, romance elements that will have the plot steering in a better direction with the characters. Because I do like comedy gags, I really do, and I love these sexual gags they use in Seitokai, but I know a lot of people and a lot of fans most likely will eventually get bored with seeing the same thing over and over. So having some development with the characters will allow us to be able to enjoy the episodes a lot better with these actual gags they integrate. Well, everybody, this could be the end of my anime review on Seitokai Episode 3. Tell me what you think about this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Tell me what you think about the sexual gags, the freaking vibrator going through the freaking scanner machine. What do you think about the sensei being just creepy with fishes and fish food? Just tell me what you think. And everybody, as always, be safe. Chibi out.